fact that it was referred to as Traction Park or Class Action Park doesn't matter, because its inherent danger is more of a fond memory to the majority of its visitors. The burns, bruises, and the fractured tibias were a rite of passage for its former guests. You think you're cool because you survived a tame roller coaster at Disney in California or at Universal in Florida? Well, welcome to Vernon, New Jersey. Were you able to survive the Action Park?
Nice job.
Wait, she's gonna go slowly get a microphone. She'll give us her.
Look at her. Like out of a movie.
This is good. Where is she?
Wait a second.
We lost
What
Anna.
happened to her?
Greg, you need to go rescue Anna.
Let's see. Does she take a... Indeed. Yay! First of all,
Starting on Saturday.
nice bathing suit.
They're open from 10:30 to
Greg,
7.
stay appropriate.
Never mind.
Anna, you look great, and you handled that beautifully. I'm just trying to keep Greg in check.
Why are you so out of breath?
Look, guys, I'm gonna go put some clothes on.
Hold on a second. No, not so fast, Anna. Let's see. Anna, let's see. This is in New Jersey, right?
Be nice.
Well, I just want to talk to her a little.
Stop milking this shop.
I'm just wondering, Anna, how long did it take you, let's see, to
To get
drive?
undressed?
To drive? Yeah, well, we saw that. How long is the trip? Oh, wait a second. Wait.
I think that's smart. Well, Anna, go dry off. We'll see you in a little bit. What is wrong with you?
Relax.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thank you, Anna.
Okay, I guess we're done. Don't be so frowning at me.
How much do you know about lines? A line, or a queue, is an organized group of people, or in this case dots, waiting their turn for some thing. The amount of time it takes to get from the start of the queue to the end of the queue is the wait time. In its simplest form, the wait time is affected by two factors: the service rate and the arrival rate. The service rate is the rate at which people get pulled from the queue to do the thing. The arrival rate is the rate at which people arrive to the queue. Speed up the service, and the wait time decreases. Increase the arrival rate, and the wait time increases. At its core, this is all a line is. How fast do people get in line, and how fast do they get out? But in any real-world scenario, queues become anything but simple, and there's no better showcase of this complexity than the Disney parks. Disney is world famous not only for their wait times, but for the bold strategies that they have implemented to cut them down. To truly understand this topic, it is not enough to simply learn the history. We must deep dive into the technicalities and psychology of queuing and fully examine the many ways that Disney has tried to tackle the issue of lines. And unfortunately, there is no fast pass for this explanation. So without further wait, let's take an excruciatingly deep dive into everybody's least favorite aspect of theme parks. On October 1st, 1971, Walt Disney World opened to the public, with 2 resort hotels and 1 theme park, the Magic Kingdom. Within the first year of opening, Walt Disney World began to experience the problem that had long plagued Disneyland Park in Anaheim: long waits for attractions. 2 of the most dreaded waits were for the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea ride and the Country Bear Jamboree show. The wait for 20,000 Leagues consistently sat at 1 hour, and the wait for the Country Bear Jamboree could go over an hour on busier days. This might be surprising to you if you visited the parks recently. Today, the Country Bear Jamboree almost never fills its theater, and 20,000 Leagues no longer exists. However, when Magic Kingdom opened, these 2 attractions had some of the longest waits in the park. This can be explained by looking at the arrival rate and service rate of these attractions. The service rate for theme park attractions is generally measured in hourly capacity, or how many guests can board an attraction within 1 hour. 20,000 Leagues was a low-capacity attraction, only able to accommodate around 1,200 guests per hour. Compare this to the Haunted Mansion, which can accommodate around 2,800 guests per hour. This difference was due to their ride systems. The Haunted Mansion is a continuously operating omni-mover system, while 20,000 Leagues could only seat 40 guests in each submarine and could only operate up to 9 submarines at a time. So in a 12-hour day at the park, over 33,000 guests could ride the Haunted Mansion, while only around 14,000 guests could ride 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Looking at this difference another way, if 1,000 guests were in line for both attractions, the wait time for the Haunted Mansion would be 35 minutes, while the wait time for 20,000 Leagues would be 1 hour and 20 minutes. The Country Bear Jamboree had an even lower capacity than 20,000 Leagues, but its issue was less in its service rate and more in its arrival rate. While the capacity of a ride is determined